And guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
Lifted the other way to left center. Waiting on it is Jimenez. 1 out.
Batting second, the shortstop.
Digging in, Bo Bichette. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. Here comes the first pitch. Bichette, a 22-year-old. He's a second-year big leaguer. Line hard to the left side. Foul. Temperature was in the 70s earlier today, but 59 at game time tonight. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Hey, the book on Kenny Jansen, D-Row, not a very big zone, but he will give you that low pitch below the knees.
Yeah, and he's consistent. You're okay with that as an offensive player. He wants to give that pitch below the knees. If this pitcher can execute consistently, you better make the adjustment.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. And he has been, pardon the cliche, in fuego of late. Seen that average shoot up quite a bit over the past 8 ball games. 1-0 pitch on the way. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And it's a full count. 3-2 to the Blue Jays DH. 2 out, nobody on. Weak roller right side. Throw on to Canerco will be in time, and the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first. Choi will do the pitching in game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long. Coming to the plate now, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of things trending in the right direction for this team. They won their last game, they scored a bunch of runs, and let's see if they continue that today.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2-1 count to the Pale Hose leadoff hitter. In there, 2-2.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
So here's Yoan Moncada. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The average to start play at 315. 7 homers and 23 driven in. And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Now a screwball is poured over for a strike, and he takes command 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. Now another pitch is hit foul and headed for the seats, so the count will stay put at 1-2. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Moncada swings, and it's hit very well to right. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. Solo home run for Yoán Moncada. 8th home run on the season for him, as the White Sox are on the board first. It's 1-0. Up next for Chicago, Tim Anderson. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Rolled slowly to first. Reined in. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting fourth, no left fielder, Jimenez.
Digging in, Eloy Jimenez. And he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
That's a ball.
Ball 1.
Count 1-0.
2 balls and no strikes to the White Sox left fielder.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. But the White Sox hit the board first on the solo home run. Leading off the inning, Lee, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Number 36.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Lee is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
3-0 now. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. waits on deck. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Striding into the box, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
2 balls and a strike. Lee aboard here at first with nobody out. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2. And he struck him out. Now in the box, Kevin Biggio. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. A ball and no strikes. right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
That is 7.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with 1 out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
The 1-0 home. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's gone 3 for 8. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Swings through it for strike number 2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here it is.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Here's the 1-2. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Paul Konerko. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Well, that's not where he wanted that curveball. It kind of backed up and stayed in. That can be effective sometimes, but it usually doesn't have the same hard bite.
A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Takes this the other way to right. Now a dive in right, but he can't haul it in, and now this is going to be big trouble out there. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, you can't fault the fielder for being aggressive. He sold out to try to catch this thing, but he comes up empty, and the ball just squirts by him. High risk, high reward move that just didn't pay off.
First offering on its way. Jose Abreu is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. A runner at second, nobody out. In the dirt. Throw goes to third, and they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
And that's in there. 3-1. Fouled off. Now the 3-2 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone!
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. No outs, nobody on. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field, and he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting in, the right fielder.
So digging in now, Nomar Mazara, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1.
Still only one out in the inning. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away. Striding in, Danny Mendick, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one.
When the pitcher on the mound's establishing this kind of heater, you got to come off everything else and find a way to get that bat head in the zone.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Three-two pitch. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
From the stretch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 2 in the end. Leading off the inning, Reese McGuire, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
It's funny, that pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. In now, Shin-Soo Choo. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
Ball 1.
1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Garcia is there. 2 gone.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And in to bat next, the legacy Bo Bichette. And that misses for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. And now pitch on the way. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
The 2-2. Hit out towards second. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove out. A hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Ji-Man Choi. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
A ball and 2 strikes now. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a flare out toward right center. In comes Mazzara. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Throw comes back in quickly, holding the lead runner at third, but the batter was able to hustle up to second with 2 away.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Blue Jays leave a pair. They trail in this one 3-0. Next to bat will be the Cuban import Yoan Moncada as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
3-0 the count.
That one's in there. 3-1.
1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground toward the left. Bichette picks it up cleanly. And no chance on the throw here as he reaches first easily.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Well, this pitcher's out there just trying to get hitters out, and he's having a hard time doing that. So as a base runner, that's a good time to try to steal some bases. He's probably not as focused on controlling the running game as he should be.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you sometimes you're just going to have games that get away from you. He's been struggling all outing long, and that wild pitch puts a little salt into the wound. He just hasn't had it in this one.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the first baseman, Paul Konerko. 1 ball, no strikes to count. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. 2-0 now.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
3-1 to him now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Count is 3-2.
2 outs here with a runner at third. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Richard is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential. Leading off the inning, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Vladimir Guerrero.
And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike two anyway. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball one. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Kevin Biggio will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Biggio is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He was a 5th-round pick back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
A swing and a miss there. 2-2. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Dero, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. Have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there he goes towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw is in time as Grandal gets his man.
Not every catcher could make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Ball, inside.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. They trail it here 3-0. Welcome back to the South Side as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I had a chance to talk with White Sox manager Rick Renteria between innings about his thoughts on his lineup's performance. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the catcher.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
A ball and a strike now. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer
The
job.
right fielder, number 30.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Strike 2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 3 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Struck him out.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Danny Mendick. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And that'll hurt as the runner will move into scoring position now.
And this is why you can't lose focus for a second when you're behind the plate. Any mistake a catcher makes has serious consequences. This is a pass ball, and the runner moves into scoring position.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more on this fine Saturday night following this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. They're struggling to drive the baseball into the gaps right now, as only 1 of their hits has been for extra bases. That makes it pretty tough to generate runs, but he said it's up to everyone in the lineup to make the necessary adjustments. It hasn't gone their way to this point, but that shouldn't mean they can't put together some great swings the rest of the way.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now, 2-0. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner, 2-1.
Well executed fastball right at the knees. Going to be a long day for this offense if he stays in that spot.
To 2-2 now.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Standing in now, Reese McGuire. 1-0 the count. Popped up. Moncada has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. Grandal has it, and he makes the throw to first. McGuire is retired, 2 down now. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Shin-Soo Choo. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. and that's by him. It's 0-1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's through for his first base hit in this one. Throwing to second. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3, go the Blue Jays.
Leading off for the White Sox, the center fielder.
Into the box now, Leury Garcia, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. On the ground up the middle. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Bounce to first. And this will wind up working as a sacrifice as he steps on first, allowing the runner to move into second. Runner in scoring position at second with 1 away. And up next, it'll be Tim Anderson. First pitch of the at-bat. Curveball inside corner, drops in for a strike.
That's a tough curveball right there to stay into as a lefty hitter. That ball looks like it's almost going to hit you, and it breaks over the inside half of the plate.
And it's 2 balls and a strike for Tim Anderson.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
And a big swing and a miss here. 2 strikes. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Bo Bichette. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Canerco's able to look this one in for the first out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ji-Man Choi. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Line to the right side. And this is a fair ball as it'll make its way toward the 335 sign. He'll get it into second. And he will beat the throw into second as he slides in safely with a 1-out double. Baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Lee is in for the 3rd time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0. Has a look, now the pitch. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Too high, and it's 3-0. From the stretch.
Stealing that strike on 3-0 was important, but you don't want to miss over the heart of the plate in this situation. I gotta believe he's going to be way more aggressive right here.
Lined hard toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
So now to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Ball one to start the at-bat. Hit on the ground to short. And that's through, a base hit. And that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Kevin Biggio is in for the third time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1. From the stretch. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Rendell Grichuk is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
It's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Count now a ball and a strike. Looking to minimize the damage here. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike two. 1 run, 8 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. So it's a bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Paul Konerko.
The first baseman.
Here it comes.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0 home. Misses low. Good take on the curveball there. And it's 2-1 now to Konerko. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
2-0 now. And the pitch. And that's over. 2-1.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
The count is full. 3-2 to the White Sox DH. He loses him on ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Yasmani Grandal is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. 2-0 now. Has a look. Now the pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Nomar Mazara is on deck. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. So striding forward now, Nomar Mazara. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. From the stretch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Ready with the 0-2.
Off the plate, ball 1.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
The second baseman.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like extra bases right off the bat. This thing caroms off the wall. Outfielder does a great job of getting it in quickly and probably does a good job holding him to a single.
Yeah, I'm surprised he's not standing on second base there, but you run the replay back. He was busting it out of the box. It's just a nice job by the defense to hold him to a single.
1 ball, no strikes to count. A bullet to first base.
The center fielder, number 20.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Leury Garcia will swing it from the left side right here.
Very difficult to be a switch hitter in baseball today. Without question, the more comfortable side being from the right side. So he's going to have his work cut out for him here, hitting left-handed.
Thomas Pannone answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Much too quick on the trigger there. It's 2-1.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Bichette is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he... Jimmy Cordero is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Here's Joe Panik. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Liner in there for a base hit.
Now batting, number 10.
To the plate now, Reese McGuire. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Lays off 1-0. Looking at his career totals, Chu possesses a slugging percentage above the .450 mark, so he's capable of running into one here. 2-0 to the Jays left fielder.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Hey, D-Row, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Stepping into the box, Bo Bichette, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope. Ball 1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 1-0 is outside for a ball. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. 2-1. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in standing. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now. 3-2. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4. Jay Spry is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Ji-Man Choi will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. There's a breaking pitch blocked by Grandal. No movement on base. It's ball 1. The 1-0 misses for the second ball. Fry is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. Outside, 3-0 now. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. 3-1.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
This is the cat and mouse of today's game. 3-1 almost definitely bought you that fastball, and he took it. Interested to see if this pitcher goes to that well again. Fear of bases.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. 1 run is scored, and he is in there.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Lee. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher right now. You can go for the punch out or try to deuce the ground ball to get a double play.
The second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
Now batting, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. And that misses inside 1-0. 3 runs already home here. And he fouls this one off.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Popped up. Konerko moving to his left. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Kelvin Herrera will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th. Kevin Biggio will be the first one to greet him now, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and 2 out in the inning. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch swung on and missed for the first strike. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Lifted down the line in left. Jimenez coming in. A dive, but it's off his glove. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not only get a ribby knock, but to give your team a little bit of breathing room.
It does, and it makes your pitcher go out there with a little bit more free and easy frame of mind instead of going in a 1-run game.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that'll plate the run from second base, and the lead is 3 now at 6-3.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in position.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Sam Gaviglio will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Yoan Moncada will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. A ball and no strikes. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. The 1-1 home. It's a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone!
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Biggio's there to make the catch for the first out. Digging in once again, Eloy Jimenez. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Kim takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. At the plate now, Paul Konerko, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. 1 out and a runner on second base. 2-1 the count to the White Sox first baseman.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
Fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Swing, and he pops him up. Lee ranging into shallow right. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Next will be the designated hitter, Jose Abreu. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball just off the inside corner.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. The 2-2. Fouled off. Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Sox get one. Next to bat for Toronto, Reese McGuire. He'll start us off in the 8th. First pitch on its way. This is pulled into right. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
Now batting.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Now the 1-0. A ball and 2 strikes.
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire. Ball 2. Grounded to first. Scooped up. There's one. On to Konerko. A double play.
Now batting. The shortstop.
Now at the plate, Bo Bichette. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in, make him prove he can adjust before you do.
The 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Payoff pitch on its way. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazzara is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Down in order go the Blues. Now at the plate, Yasmani Grandal. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. The White Sox find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Digging in and looking for more. Nomar Mazara. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this. Only amassing a solid one hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Stepping in now, Danny Mendick, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Lays off. 2-2 now. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Leury Garcia would be next if they can keep this inning alive. The 3-2 pitch. On, he pops it up. Hannock is there, and the inning is over. Down in order goes Alex Colomé enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch of the at-bat. Ji-Man Choi started to go around, but it's a called strike. 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there. That cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood and a broken bat.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
He froze him on the fastball there. Ji-Man Choi becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Stepping in for the Jays, Lee. First offering on its way. And he takes ball 1. Comes back with the cutter and gets it by him. 1-1 now. The pitch. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
1 strike.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Anderson takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. So coming to the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
No. Inside.
Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. 2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3. Song comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the 9th inning.
Number 18.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Leury Garcia. He'll lead things off here as we play the bottom of the 9th. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. This is popped up. Guerrero in foul ground. 1 down.
Now batting.
Yohan Moncada will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his second home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Here's the 0-1. Moncada swings, and it's hit very well to right. Looking up is the right fielder. Still going back. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And this will make things interesting at this point. It's now a 6-5 game.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
And the throw here is going to get him at first. Excellent range there at short, and there are 2 away now. White Sox down to their final out. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. First pitch on its way.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Here's the 1-0. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is fouled. Outside, 2-1.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Nice AB right there. 2-out single in the 9th. You put yourself in a position to be the tying run. Now you have your boy coming up behind you, the winning run at the plate. Start loosening up the water cooler lids. We could have a walk-off after that.
Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back easily. Here's the first pitch to him. Paul Konerko is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. A ball and a strike.
Ball, 1 strike.
And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Now a throw over. Runners back. The White Sox down to their last strike. Runner goes for second, and he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. And tonight's one-run game comes to an end 6.